The Senate will come to order. Mr. Schaffler, please call the roll.
Senators Amabile, Baisley, Ball, Bridges, Bright, Carson, Catlin, Cutter, Danielson, Doherty, Exum, Frizzell,
Excuse.
Gonzalez, Hendrickson, Judah, Kipp, Kirkmeyer, Kolker, Liston, Lundin, Marchman, Michelson Genet, Mullica, Pelton B, Pelton R, Rich, Roberts, Rodriguez, Simpson, Snyder, Sullivan, Wallace, Weissman, Winter. Mr. President.
Let's do this. The morning roll call is 34 present, 0 absent, 1 excused. We have a quorum. Senator Ball, would you please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please rise and join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the journal. Senator Simpson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Good morning.
Good morning.
I move that the Senate Journal of March 26, 2025 be approved as corrected by the Secretary.
You heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. No. Powerful no, but the ayes have it. That motion is adopted. Senate Services.
Correctly printed, Senate Resolution 8, correctly engrossed, Senate Bill 152, correctly re-engrossed, Senate Bill 71 and 124, correctly re-revised, House Bill 1085, 1086, 1090, 1109, 1124, 1137, and 1203, correctly enrolled, Senate Bill 67.
Committee reports.
Committee on Health and Human Services, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1087 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation and with the recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. Committee on Education, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1152 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee of the Whole with a favorable recommendation. Committee on Education, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1221 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation and with the recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. Committee on Education, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1135 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee of the Whole with a favorable recommendation. Committee on Education, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1006 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with a favorable recommendation. Committee on Judiciary, after consideration of the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 190 be amended as followed, and so amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. Committee on Judiciary, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 189 be amended as follows, and as so amended be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation. Committee on Local Government and Housing, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1247 be amended as follows, and as so amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. Committee on Transportation and Energy, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 127 be amended as follows, and as so amended be referred to the Committee of Whole with a favorable recommendation. Committee on Transportation and Energy, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1161 be amended as follows, and as so amended be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. Committee on Transportation and Energy, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1230 be amended as follows, and as so amended be referred to the Committee of Whole with favorable recommendation and with a recommendation that it be placed on the consent calendar. Committee on Transportation and Energy, after consideration on the merits, merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1234 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee of the Whole with a favorable recommendation. Committee on Transportation and Energy, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1280 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with a favorable recommendation.
Oh, man. Message from the House.
The House has passed on third reading and transmitted to the Reviser of Statutes House Bill 1004, House Bill 1013, House Bill 1285, House Bill 1213, House Bill 1245, House Bill 1117, House Bill 1289, amended as printed in House Journal March 25, 2025. The House has passed on third reading and transmitted to the Reviser of Statutes Senate Bill 188, Senate Bill 199, amended as printed in House Journal March 25, 2025. The House has passed on third reading and transmitted to the Reviser of Statutes House Bill 1236, amended as printed in House Journal March 20, 2025. The House has passed on third reading and returns herewith Senate Bill 15.
Message from the Reviser.
We herewith transmit without comment as amended House Bill 1004, 1013, 1117, 1213, 1236, 1245, 1285, and 1289. Without comment as amended, Senate Bill 188 and 199.
Introduction to resolutions. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title of SJR 016.
Senate Joint Resolution 016 by Senators Liston and Hendrickson concerning strengthening the sister state relations between the state of Colorado and Taiwan, and in connection therewith reaffirming support for Taiwan's international participation.
Majority Leader Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that Senate Joint Resolution 016 lay over until Tuesday, April 1st, 2025.
The motion is to lay over SJR 016 to Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. All those in favor say aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. SJR 016 will lay over until Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. Special orders. Second reading of bills. Senator Kipp. Oh, Majority Rodriguez.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move that the Senate take up House Bill 1005 on special orders at the hour of 9:23.
Your other motion is to take up HB 1005 on special orders at the hour of 9:23. This requires a two-thirds vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The motion is adopted. The Senate will take up HB 1005 on special orders at the hour of 9:23. Special orders, second reading of the bills. Senator Kipp.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the Senate resolve itself into the Committee of the Whole for consideration of special orders, second reading of bills.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye.
What?
Not one aye.
Oh, bill. Bill.
Not one aye. Oh, thank you,
Aye.
Senator Sullivan. Appreciate that. Not even the sponsors wanted an aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the motion is adopted. And, wow, I can't even read. The motion is adopted. The Senate Committee of the Whole, consideration of special orders, second bills. Senator Kipp will take a chair. I can't read. There's too much going on.
No, they were telling me it was a second reading of bill, not the second reading of bills. Yes. Okay, are we ready to go? The committee will come to order, and the coat rule is most definitely relaxed. Mr. Schaffler, will you please read the title of HB 25-1005?
House Bill 1005 by Representatives Duran and Titone and Senators Amabile and Baisley concerning the creation of tax incentives to support the film festival industry.
Thank you. Senator Amabile.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move House Bill 10005. And I don't think there's any committee reports.
There are no committee reports. Would you like to tell us about the bill?
Yes. Do you want to go
Senator Baisley.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And good morning, colleagues. We have a phenomenal opportunity in Colorado that would benefit the entire state. And that is that the Sundance Festival that has been in Park City, Utah for the past 10 years is looking to relocate. And we are on the cusp of a decision by the board of the Sundance Festival that could come out as early as this morning. And we began this venture in the first place months ago, back in October, I believe it was, where my colleague from the Boulder area here to my right and I met, led by Governor Polis, also Senator Hickenlooper was there, Congressman Joe Neguse, our minority leader, the majority leader, Speaker of the House, President of the Senate, the leadership from here, and from Washington all came to meet with the Sundance Festival Board in Boulder to greet them and to welcome them and to encourage them to select Boulder as the location for the next 10 years running on an annual basis for the Sundance Festival. The economic impact to the state would be phenomenal. I just learned this morning that the EDC of Mesa County is even in support because they believe that it would even help out with them. The number of people that would come in January to Boulder for the Sundance Festival for spending a week or two in Colorado and spending their wonderful dollars here and so on it would just overwhelm Boulder. In other words, all of the Front Range area would benefit directly with economically through their restaurants, through the hotels. This would just be such a good boon for us, and it's a 10-year commitment, and we are up against Cincinnati and Salt Lake City as finalists. So we have made this motion, this move of this bill that would extend tax credits, but the return on that investment would be overwhelming in how we will benefit economically and culturally. And so I strongly urge your support of House Bill 25-1001 to the benefit of Colorado.
Thank you. Senator Amabile.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I want to say thank you to my co-prime, and we were at the meeting up in Boulder, and a whole lot of work has gone into making this happen, or be a very strong possibility that it's going to happen. And it is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for our state. We will be on the world stage as a place for arts, for culture, for film. And I think many of you, I know I have been changed by film. I have seen movies that exposed me to something that I didn't know anything about, that changed my perspective on the world. And that's what happens at these film festivals. We get the very best of these independent filmmakers, and we get to see it first. And it's a huge opportunity for our state. And I know I have heard some people ask about the tax credits. And so I understand that and that's what this bill is about. And I understand the concern. I'm on the Budget Committee, and I don't want to do anything that's reckless. And this bill is not reckless. This bill is smart. This bill, if the Sundance Film Festival comes to Colorado, we will have an economic boon from it. And if that doesn't pan out, then they don't get the tax credits. So they have to earn the tax credit. They don't just get it. So if they come in 2027, they will be here for a year, and they will run the film festival, and in 2028, they will qualify for the tax credit. And if they don't get it. And they have to prove that they qualify for it. They have to prove that they earned every penny that they get in a tax credit. And people have asked, why is it a refundable tax credit? And that is because they're a nonprofit. They don't pay corporate income tax. So this is the mechanism for delivering on that for them. And I will also say this has been a competitive bid process. And Cincinnati, Ohio has been in the running. And they've offered more money, we think, than Colorado has, because they understand that this is incredibly valuable. But I think we are going to win, because this is such an incredibly beautiful place, and they do a beautiful thing, and we're going to put those things together. I feel really confident about it. And I urge a yes vote. Thank you.
Is there further discussion on HB 25-1005? Seeing none, the question before us is the adoption of HB 25-1005. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. HB 25-1005 is adopted. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move the committee rise and report.
Thank you. The motion is to rise and report. All in favor, please say aye. All opposed, no. The ayes have it. The committee will rise and report. Yes. Hours and hours. I spent all my stuff.
After all the preparation you have made.
Before we go into thirds, we'll do
Frizzell?
She's parking.
Okay. We'll do what before thirds?
12:05, so she can come out.
Senator will come to order. Senator Kipp.
Thank you, Mr. President. The committee has had one bill under consideration. Will the clerk please read the report?
March 27, 2025. Mr. President, your committee of the whole begs leave to report it has had under consideration the following attached bill, being the second reading thereof, and makes the following recommendations thereon. House Bill 1005, passed on second reading and ordered revised and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage.
Thank you, Mr.
Senator Kipp.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move the report.
The motion is the adoption of the committee of the whole report. Are there any no votes? With a vote of 34 ayes, 0 noes, 0 absent, 1 excused, the committee of the whole report is adopted. House Bill 1005 passed second reading, order revised and placed on the calendar for third reading and final passage. Mr. Schaffler, please add Senator Frizzell to the roll. Third reading of bills, final passage. Mr. Schaffler, please read the title to SB 152.
Senate Bill 152 by Senators Frizzell and Michelson Janay and Representatives Garcia Sander and Ferre concerning requirements for healthcare practitioner identification.
Senator Frizzell.
Thank you, Mr. President. I move Senate Bill 25-152 on third and final passage.
Very good. Any discussion? Seeing none, the motion is the passage of Senate Bill 152. Are there any no votes? Senator Catlin. With a vote of 34 ayes, 1 no, 0 absent, 0 excused, Senate Bill 152 is passed. Co-sponsors, Senators Mullica, Judah, message from the governor.
Wednesday, March 26, 2025, Colorado Senate. Honorable members of the Colorado Senate, pursuant to the authority vested in the office of the governor of the state of Colorado, I have the honor to inform you that I have approved and filed with the Secretary of State the following acts. Senate Bill 4, regulating child care center fees, approved on Wednesday, March 26, 2025 at 1:15 p.m. Senate Bill 16, updating escrow disbursement practices, approved on Wednesday, March 26, 2025 at 1:15 p.m. Senate Bill 28, Public Employees Retirement Association risk reduction measures, approved on Wednesday, March 26, 2025 at 1:15 p.m. Senate Bill 42, Behavioral Health Crisis Response Recommendations, approved on Wednesday, March 26, 2025 at 1:15 p.m. Senate Bill 170, Deoxyribonucleic acid and sexual assault kit backlog testing and data, approved on Wednesday, March 26, 2025 at 1:15 p.m. Sincerely, Jared Polis, Governor.
Announcements. Received a text from the governor that all my bills are vetoed. I'm just joking. Any announcements? There he comes down the aisle. Senator Mullica.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members, the Senate Health and Human Services Committee will be meeting at 1:30 in the old Supreme Court. We will hear members of the Colorado Health Facilities Authority Board of Directors for their appointments. We'll also be hearing, taking action on Senate Bill 166. We'll be hearing House Bill 1166, Senate Bill 194, Senate Bill 196, and Senate Bill 201.
Very good. Senator Judah.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have permission to be excused on Monday.
Are you asking?
From the President and Majority Leader and Mr. Minority Leader.
And the minority leader agreed to that. That's perfect. You are, yeah, that's great. We'll miss you on Monday.
Thank you.
Senator Exum.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. President.
Morning.
The Senate Local Government and Housing Committee will be meeting this afternoon at 1:30 in Senate Room 357. We'll hear House Bill 1060 and House Bill 1169. Thank you.
Very good. Senator Wiseman.
Thank you. Members, this is to announce the business for the State Affairs Committee this morning at, call it 9:55. We will convene in 352. We have 3 items of business on the calendar. They are to consider some gubernatorial appointments, followed by Senate Bill 148 and House Bill 1132. See you there.
Very good. Senator Danielson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, colleagues. Just a quick heads up, we're going to be in the old Supreme Court chambers, 10 minutes on adjournment for the State Business, Labor, and Technology Committee. We'll be hearing 4 bills and the sunset hearing for the title insurance. Thanks. Have a great day.
Very good. Thank you. Senator Roberts.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Agriculture and Natural Resources Committee will meet at 1:30 today in 352. We have 3 bills, House Bill 1014, 1113, and 1115.
Very good. Senator Marchman.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to ask for a moment of personal privilege.
Granted.
Thank you, Mr. President. President Donald Trump signed an executive order on March 20th to dismantle the U.S. Department of Education while also urging Congress to abolish it outright. Over the past 2 months, the White House has issued reckless, destructive, and even illegal directives to destabilize public schools and target some of our most vulnerable students. They include stripping schools of critical funding, launching national school voucher programs, providing more funding and less oversight for private charter operators, and green lighting ICE raids on public schools. In Colorado, this means we will lose $214.4 million in IDEA funding, $182.9 million in Title I funding, $616.3 million in Pell Grants, and $21.4 million in CTE grants. Thank you.
Thank you. Further announcements. There is one additional announcement from the Majority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, as you saw on the calendar, tomorrow will be a little bit of a longer day. I believe lunch will be provided. You do not need to return. We'll be reading some bills across the desk. So on that note, Mr. President, I move the Senate recess until 10:30 a.m. today.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The Senate will recess until 10:30 today.